Philosophy of Hinduism by Babasaheb Ambedkar. Introduction. Philosophy of Hinduism 1. Part 4. The third dimension in the philosophy of religion is the criterion to be adopted for judging the value of the ideal scheme of governance for which a given religion stands. Religion must be put on its trial. By what criterion shall it be judged? That leads to the definition of the norm. Of the three dimensions, this third one is the most difficult one to be ascertained and defined. Unfortunately, the question does not appear to have been tackled, although much has been written on the philosophy of religion, and certainly no method has been found for satisfactorily dealing with the problem. One is left to one's own method for determining the issue. As for myself, I think it is safe to proceed on the view that to know the philosophy of any movement or any institution, one must study the revolutions which the movement or the institution has undergone. Revolution is the mother of philosophy, and if it is not the mother of philosophy, it is a lamp which illuminates it. Religion is no exception to this rule. To me, therefore, it seems quite evident that the best method to ascertain the criterion by which to judge the philosophy of religion is to study the revolutions which religion has undergone. That is the method which I propose to adopt. Students of history are familiar with one religious revolution. That revolution was concerned with the sphere of religion and the extent of its authority. There was a time when religion had covered the whole field of human knowledge and claimed infallibility for what is taught. It covered astronomy and taught a theory of the universe according to which the earth is at rest in the center of the universe, while the sun, moon, planets, and system of fixed stars revolved around in each of its own spheres. It included biology and geology and provided the view that the growth of life on the earth had been created all at once and had contained from the time of creation onwards all the heavenly bodies that it now contains and all kinds of animals and plants. It claimed medicine to be its province and taught that disease was either a divine visitation as punishment for sin or it was the work of demons and that it would be cured by the intervention of saints either in person or through their holy relics or by prayer or pilgrimage, or when due to demons by exorcism and by treatment which the demons and the patient found disgusting. It also claimed physiology and psychology to be its domain and taught that the body and soul were two distinct substances. Bit by bit, this empire of religion was destroyed. The Copernican revolution freed astronomy from the domination of religion. The Darwinian revolution freed biology and geology from the trammels of religion. The authority of theology in medicine is not yet completely destroyed. Its intervention in medical questions still continues. Opinion on subsubjects as birth control, abortion, and sterilization of the defective are still influenced by theological dogmas. Psychology has not completely freed itself from its entanglements. Nonetheless, Darwinism was such a severe blow that the authority of theology was shattered all over to such an extent that it never afterwards made any serious effort to retain and remain its lost empire. It is quite natural that the disruption of the empire of religion should be treated as a great revolution. It is the result of the warfare which science waged against theology for 400 years, in which many pitched battles were fought between the two, and the excitement caused by them was so great that nobody could fail to be impressed by the revolution that was blazing on. There is no doubt that this religion and religious intervention has been a great blessing. It has established freedom of thought. It has enabled society to assume control of itself, making its own the world it once shared with superstition, facing undaunted the things of its former fears, and so carving out for itself, from the realm of mystery in which it lies, a sphere of unhampered action and a field of independent thought. The process of secularization is not only welcomed by scientists for making civilization as distinguished from culture possible, even religious men and women have come to feel that much of what theology taught was unnecessary and a mere hindrance to the religious life, and that this chopping off of its wild growth was a welcome progress. But for ascertaining the norm for judging the philosophy of religion, we must turn to another and a different kind of revolution which religion has undergone. That revolution touches the nature and content of ruling conceptions of the relations of God to man, of society to man, and of man to man. How great was this revolution can be seen from the differences which divide savage society from civilized society. Strange as it may seem, no systematic study of this religious revolution has so far been made. Nonetheless, this revolution is so great and so immense that it has brought about a complete transformation in the nature of religion as it is taken to be by savage society and by civilized society, although very few seem to be aware of it. The end.